I know somebody's here. Hello, Janet. Hey, Susan. Good morning to you. I'm glad y'all are here. Good morning, Patricia. Hey, Rambling Rose. Y'all, it's good to see you. I've missed you. It seems like forever since I've had a live, and I know it was way before. Hi, Candy. Good morning to you, Diane. Good morning. Hey, Rodney, you must be off today. Grace, good morning. Kathleen, good morning to you. Um, Hi, Joy. Good morning. Welcome. Everybody, welcome. Oh, gosh, I'm so glad to see y'all. Really, seriously, I was talking to Brian yesterday, and I said, I know it's been, well, it's a kind of a rainy day here, Rose, so I feel a little bit like not doing anything but staying in my pajamas all day. Good morning, Cheryl. Um, I told Brian, I said, I think I had a live before Christmas, but certainly not since then. Aw, thank you. I've missed all of y'all so much. Hi, Susan. Susanna, pretty name. Portugal. Well, welcome. From Portugal all the way to Texas. We have a variety of folks in here. We have, I don't know, I've seen folks all over the world. That's fantastic. I love YouTube. So I hope everybody is doing well. Good morning, Diana by the beach, the lady with the kitty cats. Hey, Jackie. It's good to see all of y'all. It is so good to see you. Diana, how are you kitties doing? Hello, hello, Wisconsin. LA La Farmhouse or LA Farmhouse, Wisconsin. It's kind of overcast here today. I hope tomorrow we're going to have, I know, Suzanne. Isn't that fantastic? Is your name Tina? Okay, okay. Wasn't that cute, Jackie? Simba's talking to me telepathically. Diane and thank you so much, Susanna. Diane and Susan, I'm sorry. Uh, oh no, Diana, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Well, they did some intros for me, and they were cute as all get out. There's Simba talking, and he had a cold. It's so cute. Yes, Jackie, you can do you, or you can do your animals. Go look at y'all. What's the name of the one I did it? Just just recently, very recently. I think the last video I did. If you will look at it during the, he did, Susan. Thank you, thank you so much. Um, Hello, Cindy. Good morning to you, my friend in Oklahoma. Um, it's too early to have a brain freeze, y'all. Oh, I was telling Jackie. Yes, I did Diane's intro and Susan with Simba's intro in the last video that I posted. Go and look at it. It's really cute the way they did. And Diane's got her dog, and the dog's licking all in her face. Very recently, Jackie. It would be, I think, the very last one I did. Um, And I think it's where I'm talking about getting a contractor finally to do my roof and the roof next door, fix the leaks. And then he's but he's coming tomorrow, y'all. Tomorrow. I want him to first fix the roof next door because it is leaking. And we just had one big bunch of rain right after another, so it's hard to... Okay, thank you, Cindy. I appreciate it. I did not know you were not feeling well, dear. You didn't tell me. Of course, y'all don't have to tell me everything. Hi, Nelda. How are you? Anyway, my contractor guy, my builder, whatever you want to call him, he's coming tomorrow. He sent me a text this morning, and he's coming out here, going to fix that metal roof. And then, sometime next week, he's going to start on my roof, and I'm tickled. That's right, Cindy. That's right. I forgot about that, y'all. Cindy, the Magic of Wigs has COVID. I'm quite sure she could use your prayers. Jackie, if you don't want to do your own face, you don't want to do you, like Susan did in hers. She showed Simba and she talked for Simba. Oh my gosh, Diana, yes, I saw that y'all were having a great deal of rain out there. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. I see them. Hi, Sharon. Good to see you. Diana, I saw where there's an awful lot of flooding out your way, or out California way at least. And I hate to hear that. Y'all, it seems like all over the world is some kind of disaster, isn't it? All over the world. Mudslides, fires, floods. People... No, Jackie, they have not. They were supposed to be out of here by January the 1st. The trucks are still there. I wanted to tell y'all about that. They're back there, and every day they get back there and work on them. Yep, Diana. So, here's the deal. Yesterday, they got in one of those trucks and roared down the side of my house and got out on the main highway, and the darn thing broke down. It is, Jackie. It belongs to my neighbor. It broke down, and they had to drag it back behind there. So that's what's happening back there. They've got a bunch of trucks that never move. They haven't moved since they've been there. And they've got some that they work on ever so often, and they break down, and now they're stuck there. But not all of them. Some of them, they just haven't moved them out. And their lease agreement was up on January the 1st. But they're out there working on them and trying to get them out of here. And I guess eventually they will, but it's going to take a while because, you know, their premise is, well, my truck's broke down, I can't fix it. Y'all know how that is. So anyway, at least they're not roaring by every 5 minutes and constantly with all that noise scaring my cats. It scares them. It scares Smokey. Smokey is a very skittish kitty cat. She acts like sometimes she's scared to death of me. Good morning, Peggy. It's good to see you today. It's good to see all of y'all. It sure is. They have not said that, Jackie, but she did tell me that when they're out of there, they intend to block or lock a gate to the drive that goes down through there. I can't, you know, there's nothing I can do about it. Look, y'all, if I pull my hand this way, see, I think I have, Brian says, Mom, you got ADD, because I am constantly, you know, I'll be doing something and go, oh, look at the squirrel. So who knows, maybe I do have ADD. My mind just goes constant, just fast as it can go. And I talk too much. Brian was up here the other day. He rode a motorcycle up here, and his friend has a motorcycle, so they were riding and they came up here. And my mouth was just, and one of them, I think it was his friend, made a comment, something about I was chatting 9 miles an hour. And I said, look, let me tell you, when you are living alone and you're out in the country and you don't go anywhere, I don't go anywhere, when you see a human being, you're chatting, you're going to talk. So I'm reading that. I think so too, Jackie. I mean, and when I see a person, even UPS man, hi, how are you? I hope you're having a good day. You be careful now. Like I'm a grandmother or something, you know. I bet he's like, dang, I don't want to be around that woman. I can't get my chat back. I wanted to see that about the Queen, and it's not showing up. There it is. Painful bone cancer. Oh, I didn't see that. That makes me so horribly sad. Chucky, that's funny, yeah. Bella, I didn't see you a while ago when you came in, honey. I'm sorry. Bella with the beautiful name. I didn't. Y'all remember the last pictures that we saw? Yeah, Cindy. Another person. I mean, I want to bring them in. Let's have coffee. I'll make you a sandwich, whatever. I don't know. I didn't see it. I haven't looked at it. It pains me something terrible to see her last pictures. There she is standing there with the Prime Minister. And it's a smile. She's got a smile, but look at that smile. Honest to God, it looks like she is in horrible pain. It really does. Bless her little sweet heart. Y'all know she was all bent over. I could too, Bella. Did it, Jackie? I don't know. I'm going to have to do some checking on that then. Not that... It hurts my heart that she could have been in pain. I hate that. Bless her sweet heart. It seems like to me, if that family knew she had this bone cancer or whatever it was, it seems to me that Harry would have made more of an effort to see her as often as he possibly could, because he was in the country. He was over there for those, Invictus games or whatever. Charles does yoga in his underwear. Bella, it had to have. Had to have. I mean, surely Prince Charles knew. You know, somebody's got to talk with somebody's got to talk with doctors and so forth. And surely they were giving her some kind of medications for pain and things like that, if that was the case. I don't know. I don't know. That's sad. That makes me sad. I guess he is too, Cindy, and I'm sad about that too, because I really did like him. And honestly, I'm one of those people that I hear one side of the story and I go, yeah, that's it. And then I hear the other side and I go, yeah, that's it. It's hard for me to pick a side and stay with it, because I want things to be good with everybody. I don't want there to be sides, you know? I want everybody all together, like it was when I was a little kid. I can't remember what the ticket said, Jackie. I think it's 4 hours. 4 hours. He sent me a copy. He's got everything printed out for me, and but I think that's what it said. So I'm excited about that, y'all. You know I am. I've been watching YouTube videos about New York. I'm watching about the scams that they have, and don't get into those scams. People walk up to you and want you. You know, like they've got people out there dressed at Times Square like Mickey Mouse and Minnie and all that, and they'll run up and want you to take a picture with them, and then you do, and they want you to pay for it. So I think so too, Cheryl. Yeah, big place, Jackie. But yeah, it's 4 hours. Jackie, it takes, I'm in Texas, you know, the upper northeast Texas. It takes over 6 hours to get to Houston, Texas, which is still which is still in Texas. Uh, and that's 6 hours. Yeah, it's a huge state. It sure is. But it's 6 hours by car. I didn't mean by plane. Absolutely. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Really, Jackie? Yeah, it's big place. That's for sure. I'm real excited. I'm planning my wardrobe out. I've got my backpack. Uh, I've ordered a few things from Amazon because I like shopping via Amazon. I really like it. I like it. It's like looking through a catalog, and you can, and I love to read the reviews before I buy anything. I read all those reviews, but y'all know what reviews are like. You've got 10 people that love it and 10 people that hate it, so it's kind of hard to go by the reviews, but we all do. We all like to see, you know, the reviews. So I want to show y'all these tennis shoes that I bought, and I bought them a while ago, and I've been wearing them, and here they are. Now they're called Jen Ardor, JENNARDOR, and I got them from Amazon, and these are navy blue, but look at this thick. So I love this. They're great in the rain. They're so thick and nice, and they've got a cushy inside. It's not memory foam, but it's close, real close. And so because this foam is so thick, you get a great deal of support on your foot touching the ground. They really are terrific. And I got these, and then the other day I ordered a pair of black ones because I'm going to wear these. I've got some stuff to wear them with, but I'm going to get my black ones, and I've got a lot of stuff I'm taking that's got black in it, so that will do. But they are great, and they've got this kind of quilty looking top. I would like to go over the Brooklyn Bridge too, but I don't know if I'm going to get to do that. I know we're going to Chinatown, and I have to see Ground Zero, the memorial. I have to see that fountain. But my son was asking, did I want to go into the museum there, and I do not. I absolutely, I can't do it. I'll be the one in there bawling and squalling and carrying on. I'm not going to be able to do that. I can, but I will go to the fountain and I will do some filming. Y'all know I will. So anyway, if you're interested in these, they sell them on Amazon. And I normally wear a 7.5, but I bought these in a 7, and they are absolutely perfect. So they're great shoes if you like them. And they have all different colors. They've got some that are quilted. They look quilted on top, but I didn't like that as much because I thought that looked more like a house shoe than a sneaker. And then they've got every color you can think of. Hi, Mary. Oh, Rose, yes. Yes, I'm quite sure. Oh, you're going to get the book? I don't know, Sharon. I don't think I want to read the book. Oh no, Diana. Well, I'm not going to go out to the Statue of Liberty. If we happen to be in a place where I can see it, great. I'll film it or whatever. But I'm not going to go over there to it. I may be missing a wonderful opportunity because that is, I guess, the most famous statue in the world. I guess. And you think about all those people that were coming over on boats to a free country to start a better life, and that's the first thing they saw when they came into New York Harbor. That'd make me cry too. I'm no doubt. Neil Sedaka. Trump Towers, Linda, huh? Okay. Yep, Susan. Good deal. Thank you, Mary. Well, I know I'm going to excuse me, going to Chinatown because I want to see Chinatown and I want to see all the goods and stuff that they're selling and fake purses. I may buy me a fake purse. Who knows? But I want to see that. It's very interesting. I've been watching, like I said, I've been watching videos on New York, all the things to see, all the sights, and they're saying whatever you do, get a piece of pizza from New York. So I cannot imagine their pizza from individual stands up there or whatever would be so fabulous that it's world renowned. But I might. It might be, Jackie. I did buy a backpack. I'm not going to carry a purse. I have a crossbody that I like a lot, but it's little. I wonder why, Susan. What's the deal? Anyway, I did buy a backpack. Well, I could reach it and show it to you, but you don't need to see it, I guess. But anyway, it will carry everything I buy, I hope. And then I have a fanny pack too, y'all. Y'all remember the fanny packs? I don't know if I'm gonna go to Central Park or not. I don't know. I sort of would love to go to Central Park. I saw a video on that, and it said you could spend a whole day in Central Park, and I'm quite sure you could. I would like to. Well, I know Times Square. We're going to stay on Times Square, and I know the memorial. Oh, Rose, that sounds great. Skip it, it's just a giant park. Yeah, maybe so. But it's because it's famous, Susan. If you didn't live up there, you know, I can see why it wouldn't be that important. But people way down here in Little Gilmer, Texas, that's the sight to see. So yeah, I'm quite sure there's. I would like to see the building where John Lennon lived. but we won't. We probably won't. Simply because that is such a famous building, but it was more famous long before he lived in it, but still. And I think y'all, yeah, the Dakota, I think y'all that that is also the building where Rosemary's Baby was filmed, if I'm not, I may be mistaken about that. Hamilton, how nice. My son asked me, did I want to go see a Broadway show? And I said, no, I don't want to go see a show. Uh, it, I don't know why. I don't want to sit confined. Yep, yep. Well, Diana, that's why I'm gonna take this backpack, but then I'm gonna have that little fanny pack, and the fanny pack's gonna have my money in it and my phone. I know, Diane. I saw that. They used to, but they've stopped people from going up in it now because of, it's quite old, and they have to keep doing repairs and things to it. But I think they stopped people going up into the torch. You can go up into the arm, but not, I think, to a observation deck, but not to the torch. And y'all know I wouldn't do that because I'm horribly afraid of heights. Horribly. It's ridiculous. I'm told you, even going out on my back porch, sometimes I'll bend down and put their cat's food down. And then when I raise up and I'm on the porch, but I see my patio out in front of me, I'm like, oh my gosh. Hi, Rachel. Oh gosh, let me see what's that. You're in the hospital. Oh, Rachel, my goodness. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. Let me get it and see, Diane. Looks like this. It's got this little neat pocket on the back of it. So it'll be on my back. And it's got these little side pockets. It's got a big thing. The thing is, I'm not going to put like my money and stuff in this anyway. I'm going to put it in that fanny pack, So, and it's got this big zipper all across the top. So that's what I'm taking. I think that'll work fine. Macy's. Yes, Rachel. I'm very, very sorry, and I hope that you are well soon, and you can get out of there. It's awful to be in the hospital. Bless your heart. We got some sick peoples in here today. I think so too, Rachel. I'm going to buy stuff, Diana, and I want to put it in there. Put it in the backpack so I don't have to carry things on my arms. I'd like a shopping bag or something. I wouldn't want that. So I thought I'd get a backpack. I don't know. This is what Brian told me to do. Nope, no helicopter. No helicopter. Hey, LL Jean. I've heard that's the thing. Hi, Susie. Susie Sunshine. I heard that the bagels and the pizza are the thing to get. Y'all, I saw a video yesterday about New York, and it was talking about the scams. And one guy, they don't have these let's say Well, Elena, yeah, I might. Um, these little stands that are on the side of the road, where they sell hot dogs and all that stuff. By law, they're supposed to have the prices listed for people, but some of them don't. And one guy, they told about the scams. They had to shut the guy down because he was getting a hot dog. No, Susie, I'm going to look at it, but I'm not going to go over there. They charged him $30 for a hot dog. And if they don't have the prices, it said make sure you ask the price of something before you order it, or you have to wind up paying $30 for a hot dog. Can you imagine? And like I said, then they have all these nutty people that are dressed in all these crazy costumes. They got this one guy out there, and I think his name is Naked Cowboy. He wears a pair of underwear with writing on across the rear end on it, and he walks around in cowboy boots and a cowboy hat. I'm gonna try not to talk, Susan. You know how hard that's gonna be. Uh, and he walks around with a guitar playing. Can you imagine? The Naked Cowboy. And all these women run up and they take their picture with him. And of course, he charges them for the picture, $5 or $10 one. Susan thinks I have an accent, y'all. Y'all. There are some things I don't pronounce. I'm sure you do, Diana. I bet he is, Susan. I bet he is. You'd have to be to do stuff that he does, to be that nutty. You'd have to have so much money you just didn't care what anybody else thought. I don't know. I'm gonna let Brian be my guide. He's been to New York several times, and so he knows. You know, he knows where to go. No accent. No way. Nope. Nope. No accent. So he knows where to go and what streets not to go down and all that kind of stuff. I just really want to, Times Square would not have been my favorite to see, but I guess it is probably very, very important. Jackie, I've heard about that, Elena, Top of the Rock. I know, Jackie, and I'm going to be gone 3 days, and it just nearly makes me sick at my stomach thinking about my kitty cats and my little dogs. Miss Key couldn't care less. And of course, my little dogs will miss me, but my kitties outside, it scares me because they are outside. I hope so, Jackie, but not seeing me for 3 days, come out in the morning and they have a routine, and when I get up in the morning, the first thing I do is get their food in their big container, and I leave the curtain open there on the door, that door with the glass at the top, and they sit on that rail. And when they see me come into the kitchen, their ears perk up and they jump down on the porch, and they're waiting for me to come out and bring their food. Now, Mama Ma was there this morning. She was gone yesterday. Linda, I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking of doing. Now, I have a neighbor boy who could come twice a day, but they're not used to him. Yes, Diane. They're not used to him, and they don't go around him, and he would scare them. I know he would. So I'm going to ask y'all's opinion on this. What I'm thinking of doing is ordering the self-feed, these self-feeders, that you fill up with cat food, fill up with cat food, and it will, fill the bowl. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh gosh, Susie. Oh no. I'm thinking, Susie, it would. And I'm going to buy like 3 of them for out here on the back porch. And I'm going to buy 1 of them for the front porch because I've got two. I've got 2. The one out here in the front is the Calico. And she does not get along with my mama cat. And she doesn't get along with any of them, but she's good out here and she's sweet to me. But the other one is that great big male cat. Y'all know I showed him one time on a video. He's a big old boy. He's kind of white and silver looking, but he's afraid of me. He's about as feral as he can get. But he's getting more and more used to me because I leave food out there for him. So I'm going to leave enough in a feeder for the front porch for him and the Calico, and they can fight over who gets the food. It'll be full. There'll be plenty of them for 3 days. Well, I don't have any choice. So, I've got a I have a camera, Jackie. All I have to do, instead of pointing outward, I could point it out there. Well, he's 21, LL Jean, and I know good and well they would be afraid of him. I know they would. They've never been around her. Yeah, I know, Diana. I thought of that too. I honestly have thought every scenario. I know it, Susan. I know they will. But they go over that fence anyway. I can't keep them. Beforehand, Linda? Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I will. I'll talk to him about that. I've still got some time. I'll talk to him about that and see if he'll just come over and let them see him a little bit, Usually what they do when there's a stranger that comes on the patio, they run up under the porch, which is their sanctuary under there. I have enclosed it. I know it, Susie, and it hurts my heart that I can't control it because I want them to be safe. I love them so, so much, and I worry about their safety all the darn time. I worry about it, and I'm worried about, what could I do to make their life safer and keep them from harm. I think about it constantly. It's making me nuts. And in some ways, I wish they'd never come here, and in other ways, I praise God that He gave them to me to take care of, because I do. I take care of them. It's ridiculous. I don't know, Jackie. I don't know. She was a stray. She came with the big male, black male, and I think when I started saw those 2 on my front porch, I would get out there and yell kee 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 kee, that kind of thing, and so yeah, Rachel. I think that's how I got it. And so finally I said Mrs. Key and Mr. Key. And Mrs. is MRS without a period behind it. That's that's the name. And I told that to the vet too. It's MRS and no period behind that. Key. Kee. And then I don't know where I come up with these LG. Y'all know little LG. Mama ma. M-A-M-A-M-A. Mama ma. And let's see. Y'all know why Georgie is Georgie. Y'all remember that? That was the most fun chat I've ever had. I swear. That guy. George. I named him George. Or named her George. And then I found out it was a her and I had to change it to Georgie. That was hilarious, though, that guy. I don't know where he is, but he has no idea that we laugh and laugh at him, and every so often we bring him up. And I hope he's doing well, because he gave me a lot of laughs for a long, long time. So we get some weird ones, don't they? I don't know. I'd like to see him again. I have a feeling he was a. I have a feeling he was a kid. Yep, Jackie. I have a feeling he was a kid, because usually grown men wouldn't act like that. They wouldn't say things like that to, elderly ladies. They'd have a little more respect. You'd think, anyway, that they would. Oh, Diana, great. Yeah, aren't they sweethearts? They are such sweethearts. A little LG comes running along. Nope, I hadn't seen him. I don't think we had some weird nutcase here the other day, or last time I did this, but I didn't say anything. I think I had one of y'all, send him back to Mama. Little LG comes running along and he flips his body over and lays down for me to love on him. He's just that hard patio out there. He just flips over and hits his whole body on that patio. But that's the way he does things. He can't just lay down. He's got to flip. Theo, loved by God. Oh, I like that. Yeah, Theo. I didn't think, I didn't do a whole lot of thinking on my names. uh, I should have named them something, I guess, that meant a whole lot to me. Yeah, no kidding, Diane. We haven't had any. We really, ever since the guy with about George, we haven't had anybody rude. Yes, Jackie, it is. It's all fixed we hadn't had, like today, it's going to be 70 degrees, y'all. And we've already had a super cold December. We sure did. And, it's just in January. We've got January, February, and part of March that will be very, very cold. But it starts warming up in March. So I'm hoping that our January and February won't be as bad as our December was. I'm gonna still, if it's still extremely cold, I'm still gonna drip my faucets and things like that, because I don't want to chance that again. I am sick to death of those. Well, it's been raining here, Jackie. Yep, Diana. We do too. Supposed to rain today, and like I said, my little contractor guy is coming tomorrow. I know what you're talking about. Elena, I know what you're talking about. I've seen those. That's kind of a good idea, but I've already bought the backpack now. Yeah, Jackie. That is a good idea. I'll look at them, but now I've got a backpack. And I'll never, ever use this backpack for anything else. Y'all know I'm not going to go anywhere after I come back from New York, I'm going to say I'm never going again. You know, I'm not. So I was talking to Brian yesterday about it. And I was talking about things you have to do before you can get on the plane. And I know you need to wear like slip-on tennis shoes, nothing that ties, you know, because you have to take your shoes off. And I said, I'm going to wear socks. You have to take your socks off too? He said, no, you don't have to take socks. But he said, don't wear a necklace. Don't wear a brooch or anything like that. Can you wear earrings, y'all? Because I need to know. Or maybe a watch. Can I wear that? Um, and as it gets closer to time, he's going to tell me how to do things. He's already told me about. Hello, Elsie. He's already told me about you take everything. He takes his stuff instead of putting them in a zip. You can, Susan? Good. Thank you. In a Ziploc bag, but he had his crushed one time, and it got his clothes. He had something in there in a tube, and it's wasn't it cute, Jackie? And it went all over his clothes and absolutely ruined him. When he got to his destination, he had to go out. Okay, good. Good, Cindy. Good morning, Becky. You're not late. You're here, and that's all that matters. Um, see, I forget what I was talking about. Oh, so we had to go out and buy all new clothes, but the airline paid for it, but they were all ruined, totally ruined. I don't know what it was, got all over his clothes, but it did. So he said he takes a plastic container that's got a lid, and you see through it. He puts all his stuff in there, like he puts shaving cream and all that good stuff. I could put any makeup, tubes and toothpaste and all that stuff in this plastic container instead of a Ziploc bag, and that way if something crushes down on it, it's contained within that. It's better in the plastic container. So that's what I'm going to do. There's an awful lot. There's an awful lot of stuff that you have to know in order to travel by plane. I had no idea. I had no idea. And well, he told me not to wear. I was wanting to wear a brooch. I'm doing my British thing, is what I'm doing. Yeah, Cindy, isn't it? Haliber, I don't even know what that is. Uh, I'm doing my British thing, y'all. When I wear a cardigan or a sweater or coat or something like that, I now wear a brooch. That is uh, in homage to my British friends. Yeah, Linda, that's a good idea. Here's the thing. I don't want somebody coming in my room and making my bed. I don't need my bed made. If I need it made, I'll make it myself. So I don't want anybody coming in my room while I'm not there. I don't want them in there, period. No. So they're going to have to, I'm going to have to use a do not disturb sign. Do they still do that, y'all? Have do not disturb? That shows you how long it's been since I've been in a hotel. I know. Me too. Me too. Me too, Elsie. My mother's brooch, absolutely fabulous. This pearl brooch, and it's got some little diamonds on it, and I love, love, love it. And I'm going to take it with me. Oh, okay, Beth. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You know I want to wear my brooch and I want to wear my necklaces. Yeah, me too. Me too, Bella. I love them. Aren't they beautiful? But, you know, the Queen and Kate, Princess Kate, they they wear brooches. Well, they may think I'm up to something. I'm up to something, all right. Um, I don't trust them. That's what it is. I don't trust somebody coming in my room and maybe going through my stuff. I wear brooches, Linda. I love them. I absolutely love them. I think they make an outfit look beautiful. I happen to have a lot of them because my mother was a jewelry freak. Now, it's costume, except for that one with the pearls. But she had many, many, many beautiful pieces of costume jewelry. Okay, Rachel. I feel better, honey. Thank you for coming in. I sure do appreciate it. Why not, Diana? Yes, take care, Rachel. I've already got them picked out. I've got one that Brian gave me when he was a little boy. It's black. It's a black brooch, and I absolutely love it. And I want to wear it on a black cardigan. He came home and he said, "Look, Mom, diamonds." And I think I've showed y'all that brooch before. But I'm like, oh my goodness, it is. It's diamonds. And I would wear that thing whenever he had something at school or he, that kind of thing. Thank you. Kindness Kate. Kindness Kate. Well, welcome. Thank you so much. I'm going to wear my stuff, y'all. No, I haven't, Jackie. Like I said, I'm not going to a Broadway show or anything like that. I think so, Diane. I'm going to put my do not disturb, and they better not disturb. Because I don't want them in my room. I'm that way, y'all. We get set in our ways when we get older. Really set in our ways, too. I'm going to wear it down the street, Jackie. I'm going to wear it to Chinatown. I'm going to wear it to see the fountain at 911 Memorial. I'm wearing it and I'm going to do as much filming as I possibly can. I've already decided to get a little exterior, what's that called, y'all? You plug it in, when you I didn't think of that, Diana. Even if it clips through your clothes and has a clasp on the end, Hello, Victoria. Well, y'all have given me some food to thought today. Yes, she does, Jacob. But she's got people around her to keep those things from being stolen. I think so too, Kindness Cake. I think so too. I'm set in my ways. I want things the way I want things if it's my house, I think I earned that. I really do, just by simply being alive this long. And if I live by myself and I am content as I can be, then there's no reason why I should have to change that unless I am forced to in some way. But right now, I'm in pretty good health. And I don't see why I should have to change. Not gonna. No, no, Jackie, I do not. The headlights, I'm like you. The headlights, they just blind me. I mean, they're just terrible. Okay, good, Diana. Okay, I'll use it. Uh, I can't drive at night. I really can't. Those new kind of headlights, to me, they're more invasive than the old kind that we used to have. All cars used to have. You know, those new, they're blue, aren't they blue? But y'all, they just, especially if there's a long line of cars. Yes, me too, Jackie. Man. No, no, I don't like to drive at night. And you know, Brian goes out after 8 o'clock at night, goes out to eat, and goes and does this and that. And I said, man, I can't. Y'all, when it's the sun starts to go down, I do not go out my door except to go out in the back and see my cats. Really, Elena, that's wonderful. Oh, you know what? I was talking to Brian about that yesterday, Cindy, and he said the last time he went to New York, he said people were he has never seen nicer people. And I guess, you know, it's a luck of the draw there. I I don't want somebody to be mean to me up there, y'all, because you know I'm going to be with Brian and his friend, and I don't want Brian to feel like he has to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Jackie. Well, I hope I don't have. I don't know. I hadn't planned on being. I, I'm planning on walking. That's why I'm getting my shoes with these big, thick soles that are comfortable. Not riding in a taxi. I've ridden in a taxi one time in my whole life, and he took us a whole two. Hello, Chris. How are you? He took us a whole 2 blocks, and when we got there, y'all, when we got where we're going, he said, "I would like for you ladies to note that I got you here all nice and safe and sound." And I said, "As opposed to what? Crashing and burning?" I mean, he didn't have to build it up to get a better tip, you know? I got you here all nice and safe and sound. Yes, we're alive. So, for heaven's sake. Maybe so, Becky. I tried that before and sometimes it doesn't work. Oh, good grief. Jackie. Well, Linda, I clean a house once a week, but I clean a house, but I work 2 or 3 days during that week, and I do a heck of a lot of walking. Around safe and sound, yeah. Uh-huh. So I know what he was doing. Oh my gosh, he drove on a flat tire. Oh, Cindy, listen, I wouldn't care if I had to crawl if I was in London. I mean, man, that's the ultimate destination, in my opinion. Now, New York, I'm tickled to death that I'm getting to go to New York. Absolutely. But boy, London, that is just a place of my dreams, for sure. And Jackie here actually works in London. Can you imagine? You know, here's the thing I'm thinking. People over in the United States, they want to go over see the UK, yeah? See Buckingham Palace and all that. I'm doing good, Chris. How are you? And yet people from over there, they want to come over here, like to see New York or places around, I don't know what, in the United States that they think is important to see. And we're dying to get over there. It's interesting that we always want to see what's outside our realm of living. Yeah, Jackie, maybe for my 80th birthday. That's great, Chris. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you for coming in today. Yes, Susan, I bet they do. Tang. Have any of you started drinking Tang? I know I get that. Oh, that sounds wonderful, Jackie. Is it a really old house, Jackie? A wonderful little old cottage? Like stone cottage or something like that? Yeah, Diane. Wasn't it good? They have sugar-free, Jackie, in little 1516, y'all. What? Her home, her cottage was built in 1516. Oh my gosh. I would love to see a picture. You know what, Jackie? If you were ever to make a little video for my intros for me, a little shorts video, you might show a little quick picture of your cottage. People would love to see that. I would. That's fantastic. Y'all think about that, will you? Oh, that would be fine. I would love that. Y'all think about that. The little videos. Wouldn't that be wonderful, Diane? No kidding, Sandy. Y'all think about that. If you didn't hear me ask about that, I have already had three people send me a little video, a little short video of their pet. And one Diane had her and her dog. Susan had Simba. And then I've got another one that I have in my email thing that I haven't looked at yet that I've got to transfer to my computer. But I want to take these little clips and make new intros out of them and show different subscribers and or their pets and or their house. And I can understand why you don't want to show your address. That's fine. Don't do that. But I would love it. It could just be a little short video, less than a minute. I know, aren't they cool? It could be less than a minute or whatever, and you can talk about whatever you want to. If you have a channel, tell me about your channel if you want to, because I want to put them together and make intros. People love to see. Hi, Miss Key. We all would love to see it, Jackie. Oh, Lord, she's going to scratch me. She's up here loving on my arm and rubbing on my arm. Oh, honey, I got to get you down. You're scaring me. I love her, y'all, I do. but she doesn't know that you don't have to use your claws when you're touching somebody. She doesn't understand. I can't. My little kitties out there, little LG, they will pat on me and never use their claws. But Mrs. Key reaches out and scratches me. She's not being mean. I don't think she didn't realize that she didn't have to do that, you know? Y'all, it's 11 o'clock already. Good grief. We've just chatted away, haven't we? Well, I don't see that she's getting any skinnier, Jackie, but honest to gosh, I am not giving her those Temptations treats, except maybe every 2 or 3 days I might give her 2 or 3 of those little treats. But I don't give them to her now like I did. So she's bound to be going to lose some weight simply because she's getting less than those. And she doesn't see that, yes, I am, Jackie, I am. I am. I'm down in the 140s. I do, Linda. I'm down in the 140s, but I'm kind of at a standstill. I'll kind of fluctuate, but I won't go over, I won't go back into the 150s, which is good. They love them, Linda. They do. So my keto diet is still good, but I am now starting to add other kinds of foods as well because, I'm going to tell you, keto diet is boring as all get out. I'm getting really sick of chicken and a little beef maybe once in a while, a little bacon once in a while. And I don't eat pork chops. Fish, I like baked fish. But it's just a boring diet. I'm crazy about tacos and burritos and things like that, and I can't have those. But now, once in a while, I'll take one of those flour tortillas and scramble some eggs and maybe fry a little bacon and put some cheese and some salsa and roll that up like a little breakfast burrito. I like that a lot. I know the flour tortilla is not keto, but it can't be. It doesn't throw me out of the weight I want to be. I'm still doing good, and I am really shocked at myself for staying with it this many months because I've honestly been on it for months now. But I'm getting tired of it. I got to tell you, I just want a taco salad. I want my chili relleno and my frozen strawberry margarita and my charro beans with rice. I want that. And I don't have to have a whole cheesecake to myself anymore. I've done that, y'all. A whole cheesecake. No, Miss Key. No, see her, y'all? No, no, no. I think it's pretty awful to be afraid of your own cat. She can't help it. She just doesn't. Hey, good deal, Linda. Man, that's great. I didn't have any turkey or ham or any of that kind of stuff for Christmas. I was here pretty much by myself. I know, Joy. My grocery store has a New York cheesecake in their little cooler. It's a big old cheesecake. I haven't, Jackie. Nope, nope. And it's already pre-sliced. I used to take them and buy one of them and put it in my freezer, and every so often I go in there and get a slice of cheesecake. eat it with a spoon. I loved it. I had my flu shot, Jackie, and y'all, I can't remember whether I got my pneumonia shot or not now that I'm thinking about it. When I went and got my flu shot, he said, "Do you want to also take your pneumonia shot?" And I said, "I don't want to do it at the same time as my flu shot." And I didn't do it. I should have. But I remembered when I had the COVID booster and my flu shot that year, that first year, both of them in the same arm at the same time. And oh my God, I had some really bad reactions from that. Yeah, Diane, same here. Oh, I love butter beans, Cindy. I love butter beans. Just a bowl of butter beans. Ah, Jackie, gosh, I hate to hear that though. You know, sometimes I think, I wish I had this or that or could afford this or that. And then I honestly, I know that's the thing about the shoes. I wish I'd had shoes till I saw men who had no feet. I got that. I know all about that. I understand. But sometimes I really do see folks that have less than I do. And it takes me into my own reality that I have a pretty darn good life. I don't have everything I want, but I have everything I need, and I truly do. I'm okay. And the bills are going up. I saw where my water bill went up. I saw where the electric bill went up, you know. Yes, Jackie, we do. I do not use food banks. I don't. See, I'm not going to go to a food bank. I can afford food. And if I can afford food, then I will go buy my own food instead of taking food that maybe somebody who really can't afford it needs instead of me. And I honestly feel that way. When my Bobby was still here, we got on that Meals on Wheels, and we had it delivered, and they delivered 4 times a week. And so he got a meal, and I got a meal. And when he died, no, Jackie, I don't. No. When he died, I canceled Meals on Wheels. And the man said, "But you still qualify for it if you want it." And I said, "No." And honestly, the reason is because there were people that needed it more. I was no longer confined to my home where I could not go out to the grocery store and bring my groceries in. I could do it now. And so, honestly, I'm not going to take food away from somebody who's got some kids or somebody who's, confined to their home because they're taking care of an ailing husband or something. I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. I would not take food away from other people. Yep. I am not needy. Not needy. I can buy. I'm not buy, like I said, I'm not buying everything I want, but I'm staying alive. And some people don't have a choice. He's got to be stopped, Jackie. That man's nuts. He's nuts. Those people in those people over there that they've gone through this, they're going through this horrible winter and they don't have power to heat their homes. That just hurts my heart, y'all. The thing is, there's nothing we can do about it. Not a darn thing. would y'all do me a favor? If you haven't given me a thumbs up, would you give me a thumbs up? I'm going to tell you something. It helps my channel like you would not believe. It really, really does. Doesn't cost you a single thing. Just reach up there and hit that thumbs up button, because it really helps my channel. And the more people do things like that, the more YouTube will recommend their videos. Thank you. I see some of you doing that already, and I appreciate you very much. Okay, y'all. We have been here an hour and 16 minutes. I know people forget about it, Jackie. A lot of people forget about the thumbs up. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Good. They forget about that, and they forget to subscribe. It's amazing the percentage of people that just don't think about it. And but people who put out the videos, they know how very, very important that is, because my subscriber count goes up and down. It makes me nuts. So wish I didn't have to see it. Becoming Christian, hello, how are you? It's good to see you. Anyway, we've been here an hour and 16 minutes, and I want y'all to know how much I appreciate you. I appreciate my moderators so much for coming in. Yes, they are, Jackie. They go up and then they go back down, and I get so excited, and then the next thing you know, they go down again, but then they come back up. So hi there, Mary Hillgrove. We were just leaving, my dear. I'm so sorry. We started at 10 a.m. Central this morning, and I usually stay here about an hour and a half or so. Oh, Diane, that's great. I'm so happy that you're here. Well, you're not late, Mary. You did come in, and you said hello, and everybody's glad to see you, I know. So anyway, y'all, I hope you have a great week. Tomorrow, my little roofer comes, and he's going to get up there, and he's going to fix that roof. Yeah, Mary, good deal. And I'm sure I'll film some of it, and I'm going to film my cats tomorrow, too, because they're getting cuter every day. What do you see them? Mr. Ginger sure is a big baby. So bye-bye, Jackie. It's always good to see you. Y'all, thank you again. I appreciate you so much. Yes, have a great weekend, everybody. I'll see you soon. Know that I love you, because I do. And I hope God is good to you today. See you soon. Bye-bye. See how to get out. I always have a problem with that.